Wow. I think Jeremy Johns said it best himself. Jake Gyllenhaal ain't in the movie. Some freaky ass guy who has no sense of ethics and morals and will do anything for a paycheck and to get his name in the world. Who just so happens to look like Jake Gyllenhaal is in the movie. Holy shit, I have never seen such acting before. From not only from him, but almost in general, really. Wow. So Nightcrawler, it's about this guy, Louis Bloom. Or is it Louis Bloom, I believe? His name's Louis. Anyways, he is a weird guy. He is the textbook Louis Bloom, that's it. He is the textbook definition of freak, really. This guy has no sense of morality, no sense of ethics. He will do anything just to get a paycheck. And I mean, like, anything, really. Short of, well, you know, he doesn't commit any murders, like, but he will do anything for a paycheck and to get his name up in the world. Anyways, Jake Gyllenhaal plays Louis Bloom, just a guy in Los Angeles, just trying to make a living. Like, he steals stuff and just tries to sell it, really. Anyways, one night while driving, he comes across a car accident and just parks, just puts his car over there and just decides to watch. And he sees a TV crew, not like an official TV crew, but just some like almost amateur-ish film crew led by Bill Paxton, just filming it all. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's like, "Oh yeah, we film this and we sell it to like whatever news station wants it." And so yeah, then he learns of this all, gets his hands on a camera, and then just starts doing that. Just starts filming, like basically crime scenes and like almost crimes, not really in progress, but like almost just like minutes after. He starts sort of amateurish, but he gets one like great like break. He's filming this one sort of accident that's already just happened of these two doctors just trying to save this guy like on the scene. So that gets him a big break, and he gets better equipment, and he gets an assistant named Richard. And that's the film basically. He becomes a Nightcrawler. He goes around the night just filming whatever can come his way. And wow, that's really the movie in a nutshell. And it might not seem like much, but trust me, it's just, this is Jake Gyllenhaal at his absolute best. Like, I think I've said before, this guy's like number 2 on my favorite actor list of all time. And I think this might just put him to number 1. He is like pushing for the Oscar in this one. Wow. So it comes almost crazy to the point where like he starts like filming crime stuff even before like police get there. One such major one where he starts filming stuff as like it's like a murder, and he starts filming just almost as the murder is in progress, and then he goes in and like the murder's in a house, like it's a home invasion. Yeah, he also buys like a police style radio so he can tune in to like, you know, police stuff sort of in progress, and familiarizes himself with sort of the lingo and codes and whatnot, which is also just really fascinating. Anyways, to the point where he almost throws out all his ethics and morality just to get the story, really. This is directed by Dan Gilroy, who, let's see here, hasn't really done much. This is his directorial debut, and holy shit. Let's see, he wrote one other movie, Two for the Money, which wasn't very good, and apparently was one of the many writers on the unmade film Superman Lives. Whatever. But just wow. God, where was I? It's just that good, really. It's just fascinating getting into this guy's head. Like, I think like there must have been something mentally wrong with him. I thought maybe schizophrenia, but he doesn't have that. Like, he doesn't talk to himself or anything. But he has this kind of strange fascination with this plant of his or whatnot. Sorry if I'm all over the place, but this film was just that great, really. It is a little slow to start, like sort of him getting into the whole night crawling business, but once he gets into it, like almost like, we're talking like 20, 25 minutes maybe, just to really just get right into it. But once it gets right into it, it's just smooth sailing from there. So we get, so he starts selling his stuff to this news network, and he becomes, he tries to get really, let's see, how do I word this? Sorry, I'm just bewildered, really. He starts his friendship with this woman named Nina, who just sort of runs the whole news thing. She's the one who pays him and everything. And he has this weird, almost like sexual attraction to her. Nothing really, sexually happens between the two. Spoilers. But it's almost weird, like she's about twice his age and all that, but hey, whatever works, I guess. But, let's see here. So she pays him, and she thinks, she sees him as crazy. Nina sees, Louis as, like, crazy, but at the same time, he's such an asset to the news network and everything. And, like, he gets, like, stuff, and it goes on the air almost, like, minutes before the news starts. And it's just fascinating. Like, Louis gets up every morning, early morning, just to see, like, his stuff show, and it's, pretty fascinating, I must say. But it just becomes crazier and crazier and crazier. So yeah, that's really just the movie in a nutshell. It's just it's just such a fascinating character, and Jake Gyllenhaal just plays it just so damn well. It's fantastic, really. He's just had like a big string of good films, like he had like Zodiac, Source Code, End of Watch, Prisoners, Enemy, and now this. It's fantastic, really. I hope he does. I hope he does more. And we'll see. I honestly hope he does get some sort of like Oscar nomination or something. Really, he's just that great. Really. Yeah, he's not a very old actor, Gyllenhaal. I don't know. I've always liked Jake Gyllenhaal, so just a film about him playing really like a psychopath. And apparently he lost something like 20 pounds. He looks kind of thin. And also, a nice little touch, he's very wide-eyed throughout the entire film. Like, let's see if I can do this. Almost like this throughout the entire film, and it gets creepy to look at. Like, he looks at people, you can see the entirety of his eye, like the pupil, like, the white surrounding the, like, iris or whatever the part of the eye is called, so, wow. But, yeah, I don't know what to say. This is such a fantastic film, and I like seeing the relationship between, Louis and his partner Rick, and Rick's just this like he's almost like a homeless guy, really. Also, there's great sort of rivalry between Jake Gyllenhaal and Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton's not in the movie that much, but enough to make a impression and whatnot. And some neat things happen between the two, I will say. It's a nice thriller, and you're going to sit there coming out of this movie going like, this guy, just, Jesus. So yeah, that's really just a review in a nutshell. This guy is crazy, and it's the good kind of crazy. This is like, I think, number 3 on my favorite films of this year. Maybe number 2, I don't know. If this were number 3, it would be Nightcrawler, Wild, and How to Train Your Dragon 2. So yeah, so did you guys see Nightcrawler? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you didn't like it, then go fuck yourself. Like, you didn't like it, I don't care. But you should like it, because this movie's great. You don't have to like it, whatever. But as it stands, I give this a 10 out of 10. This is the kind of stuff I really like. Characters going to extremes. I like films about like just like a select few of characters, not like a big ensemble cast. just the extremes this guy goes to. And also, this Louis, he is a crazy fucking driver. He's doing all this crazy shit in the movie. I'm like, I wish I could do that in GTA. I mean, it takes place in LA, so why not? But that's all I really have to say. So see you later.